right, this is Royce Odiar, and this is Everyday Praise. And what do I have to be thankful for today? Lots. But what do you have to be thankful for? I really want to start to somehow become more interactive. And I just haven't had enough time to really invest in this fully. But it's as simple as, if you've got something to be thankful for, put it in the chat, in the comments box. Would love to hear what God is doing in your life. But I'm thankful that I got to exercise today. Today is day 11 for me of a 21-day exercise or startup exercise challenge, something like that, whatever the screen says, the title says. And it's been good. It's been super good for me. So I'm thankful for that. I've been super busy, just really working hard the last few weeks, extra hard, because I was preparing for the study leave. Now I'm on the study leave and I've got to hit my deadlines, got to hit my targets, and things are going well. Plus I've been exercising, so there's this balance between the benefit of exercise and the fatigue that comes with it. This morning I fell asleep while I was doing my devotions. But I'm thankful that I got to spend time in the Word of God, and that God spoke to me and that He drew near to me once I woke up, that was. But it was still great. It was still great to spend that time with God. Really what I was taught, which is interesting, I'm reading through Joshua right now, and I read the part of the story where Joshua even included did not go to God for advice. And that's what the text says, that he did not go for advice. And should have, and then they made a mistake and they were deceived. And this really builds off of prayer tip number 1, which is learning to lean on God. And if we are really going to thrive in life, we need to learn to depend on Him when we have decisions to make. And so we can't forget to go to God for advice. We need to build the habit of always going to God, always counseling with Him. God has been good to me today. I've been blessed to exercise. I've been blessed to spend time with Him. But immediately during the earlier part of most of today, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to share for the Everyday Praise. And so I said, okay, I'm going to set an alarm. And then if something spontaneously comes up between now and then I'll stop and I'll record. But I've just had my nose to the grindstone the whole day. Finally, the alarm went off and I was like, okay, do I hit snooze or what do I do? Anyways, I'm like, okay, no, I've got something to share. And so I'm going to share with you right now what I'm in the middle of recording. I've been reading, going through interviews, listening through these interviews that I collected more than 2 years ago. And I was listening to this conversation. And the conversation basically just talked about how pastors, we tend to neglect self-care. We don't take care of ourselves. And so I was starting to write some thoughts down and whatever. Then my alarm goes off. And so the reason I share that with you is because that's prayer tip number 2. If you're too busy to take care of yourself, then you've got to slow down. And what does that have to do with prayer? Well, if you're too busy to pray, then you've got too much going on in your life. You've just got to cut something out. That's easy to say, hard to do. I get it. But it's time for us to realize that if we want to really grow in our relationship with God, we just have to slow down. And we have to make Him the number 1 priority in our life. Just to illustrate it really quickly, I remember Michelle sharing with me about something she had read about this lady and simplicity in life and this or that or something like that. And the comment was made, if you don't have time to make a meal from scratch, then you're too busy. So whether that's true or not, I guess can be debated. But the point is, it illustrates that if you're too busy to take care of yourself, if you're too busy to pray, you're too busy. And if you want to form a relationship with God and you want to start experiencing powerful prayer, you have to be intentional. You have to be consistent. And God is going to speak to you and He's going to bless you in mighty ways. So I hope you will be blessed by this presentation. If you have a response, please say something in the comments. And again, I'm shooting for 100 subscriptions by episode 100. So If you're seeing this for the first time, or if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Would love to have you subscribe to the YouTube channel. God bless, and we'll tune in with you again tomorrow.